People with developmental disabilities in Washington have much to contribute to the community, yet need the support of families, advocates, and government leadership to live a quality life. More than ever before, our many voices join in unison for one common vision, a community of full participation. In Washington State, over 20,000 people with developmental disabilities receive some form of paid support to live and flourish in the community. Despite the perception by many that people with significant and challenging needs must live in state institutions for this level of care, many of these 20,000 plus people are medically fragile, have mental health diagnoses, have specialized communication needs, and exhibit challenging and sometimes destructive or assaultive behavior. With the necessary support, these individuals live successfully in the community, contribute to their neighborhoods, maintain jobs, and enrich the lives of those they interact with on a daily basis.
Other places I lived, I've been in mental institutions and then they would not accept me back. I've been to the library on this bike, around the parking lot here, and I've been to the Shell gas station, but with staff. Staff has been coming with me, so I know the safety of the roads and stuff.
He gets medical through nursing and licensed nursing, and they actually delegate to house staff. The house staff has been extra trained. The freedom that he has to be more like a normal person, not locked up all the time, gets to go out on transit, out to doctor's appointments like normal people do.
What's the best part of living in the community?
Being able to make your own choices.
Being able to have the freedom to go anywhere and anything, do anything.
He came from home to here. He's never lived in an institution. It's been a blessing for us to have Matt here.
Matt really loves going to the movies. A lot of outings to the Seattle Center and Science Center and that sort of thing. Because of some wound issues and some bone issues, he does have to be down in bed a lot of the day, but with us he's able to be down for an hour and then up for 2 hours and then down for an hour. So he's able to do everything that, that we do in life with a little bit of assistance. Right?
Over 7,500 people with developmental disabilities receive services to create pathways to employment in the community. With this support, people are able to contribute to the community in which they live. In 2007, 5,600 people with developmental disabilities earned $38 million in taxable wages in Washington.
We discovered that he would really love to be a paper shredder, and then he did it so well that he worked himself out of 2 different jobs.
We work for the Iowa Snohomish County, and we help out individuals become self-advocates and be empowered so they can live in the community.
I've been working here for about 4 or 5 years now, and I love working for Underdog Sports League. It's really a lot of fun, and the people are wonderful to work with, and I love my job. It's just a lot of fun.
I'm an usher at the new Regal Cinemas in Renton, and eventually I would like to see how I do working in the box office, and Provale services would come in handy and providing extra training and support for my employers.
Despite the fact that supports are in place for people to live in their own homes in the community and maintain jobs, over 16,000 people with developmental disabilities receive no paid services and continue to wait. Many others receive minimal services that do not meet the level of care necessary, which places an enormous strain on families and caregivers.
His name is Algernon Joseph Keys, which means the fighter who adds to the Keys family. He has gone through several life-threatening events, both at birth and since then. Because I have fewer hours, I can't send the care providers with AJ to his elder health program. I can just see AJ start to turn inward and not want to do anything because no one is expecting him to do anything. Down the road, cuts like these will lead to institutionalization, which is a step backwards.
Over 3,600 people with developmental disabilities receive supported living and group home services from providers across Washington. Most of these individuals receive 24-hour direct care assistance with a variety of personalized and specialized support needs, including medical and health care, assistance with financial management, personal care and hygiene, behavioral support, maintaining relationships with family and friends, and maintaining their homes. With recent budget cuts and continued revenue shortfalls, this vital community resource could be irreparably destabilized. We must ensure that necessary resources continue to be preserved so that people with developmental disabilities can live in and contribute to the community. In Washington, 970 people with developmental disabilities continue to reside in costly state institutions. There are still 5 RHCs in the state of Washington.
I've been a miner for a heart of gold. It's these expressions